Record. Hey, hey. Okay, we are recording. Thank you guys so much for joining me on your Tuesday night. I realize that in September, early, mid, late September, it's the craziest month. It's kind of like June and May and December. It's just insane. I forget all of the things that go into the back to school season with open houses and new routines and practices and all kinds of craziness. So thank you guys so much for joining me live. And this is being recorded, God willing. So hopefully we'll have a replay to share with everyone at the end of this. So thank you so much. My name is Kristen Boucher, and I am super excited to be here. We've been doing these webinars for a while now, and we kind of took a hiatus over the summer. So I'm excited to talk to you about back to school with essential oils. And I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to have a nice PowerPoint that I'm going to walk you guys through. And we're going to get started. All right, so as parents, we make decisions every single day to ensure the well-being of our family, but how do we know that we're making the best decisions? So you can keep researching until you find the answers you need, or you can take advice from somebody that you already know and trust, you know, that maybe your mom, your best friend, your sister that has had a positive experience and results. So tonight, we're going to talk really quickly. We're not going to keep you here all night, I promise, especially for those on the East Coast that might be ready to go to bed. We're going to talk about all the things that you can do to support your kids' health and wellness this school year. And if you're not a parent or your children are grown, you're still going to get some great information about supporting your health and wellness this season. So first, a little housekeeping. I may be a nurse, but I'm not a doctor, so I cannot treat, prescribe, diagnose, cure anything, any of your illnesses. And what I'm going to be covering tonight is truly for informational and educational purposes only. Plus, this is a live video, so there's a good chance that my rowdy family who's downstairs right now will come and interrupt. So I just need to put that out there. So anything could happen. All right, so who am I and why am I talking to you guys about oils with families and kids? So I'm a nurse. I'm kind of, I guess, a retired nurse. I am a mom. I've got two girls. I've got a 10-year-old and a 6-year-old. I had to think about that for a second. My oldest just turned 10. I am a health and wellness coach. I'm a blogger, I guess former blogger, but maybe coming back at some point, platinum leader with Young Living Essential Oils. And I got started on my journey about 5 years ago. And honestly, I've never looked back. So my journey began when I was pregnant with my oldest about 10 years ago. And I was, at that time, I would have considered myself a healthy living junkie. I was, transitioning to all organic food. And then I started to question, as naturally we do, about the things that I was using on my skin, the soaps, the perfumes, the makeup, the shampoos, all of that. And even worse, like the candles that I was burning in my house. I am legitimately a reformed, candle of the month person. I loved candles, especially going into this season, nice and cozy, light a candle. It smells like, pumpkin spice. If I had known now what I know then, or known then what I know now, also questioning the things I was using to clean my home. Our skin is our largest organ. So I was petrified with what I learned because, we were absorbing all of those things. So at that point, I started opting for cleaner products in my home. The problem is, and I learned this the hard way, there is really no truth in labeling. So unless you're researching like every single ingredient, you are trusting the company that's selling it to you is a legitimate company, and they're telling you the truth. So, as nurses do, I did a ton of research. I did a lot of soul searching. I did a lot of DIYing, do-it-yourselfing. And then I found this amazing company called Young Living. And we are the world leader in essential oils. And I knew at that point in my life, I needed oils. I needed them for my own personal wellness, but I had no idea where to begin. It was really overwhelming. And truth be told, I was already using oils. Of course, I was buying them from, Amazon and the health food store. I didn't know any better at the time. And honestly, I didn't feel like they were working. So I was like, why, what is this really going to do? So of course I learned the hard way that quality matters. So I finally got my starter kit because I couldn't pass up such an amazing deal and amazing value. And just within the first couple of weeks, life had totally changed for us. The oils were actually working, which blew my mind. Our sleep was better. Our emotional support was better. Our immune systems were better. And again, at the time I had a see, 1.5-year-old or 1-year-old and a 4-year-old. So, you know, immune support was huge for us. Our hormones, my hormones in particular, were better. Stress was less. My muscles and joints felt better. And like everything in between was just better. So naturally, like everything else, when something works for you, you become a believer. And then people would just ask me, well, what am I using for this? And what am I using for that? So I would just tell them and they would get started. So this just kept happening. And before long, I had this accidental business that I had no intention, honestly, of ever building. It was totally, totally by accident. So today we are standing close to 2,000 members across the globe. I've replaced my income as a nurse with my MBA, and I'm able to work this business truly around my family schedule, which is my most important priority. I work very part-time. Now that the kids are back in school, it's a little bit more consistent, but I can tell you over the summer, and my team can tell you over the summer, that I was not present very much. I was doing what I needed to do, doing my classes, connecting with my members, but I was able to take a lot of time to be with my family over the summer, which is what I really wanted to do. So I've been blessed with to be part of this amazing movement, and I have a dedicated team of humans that are seriously, they feel like family. I just love them so much. And there's honestly days that I need to pinch myself. So it's pretty awesome. So enough about me. Let's get into this class. So we're going to do a fast-paced class. It's going to be lots of fun. I'm going to give you some quick tips on how to maximize some of the things that are already in your premium starter kit. And I'm going to share with you some Essential Rewards All-Star favorites. I'm going to explain more about Essential Rewards if you're not already on this amazing program. And of course, why it's the best, most cost-effective way to get everything you want. I am a savvy, budget-savvy mama, so I want to save as much money as possible. So it's definitely something you want to think about. Okay. So as I mentioned, we have a lot of hard decisions to make as parents. It can be overwhelming and paralyzing at times. Sometimes we just don't know that we're making decisions that are harming our children. I know I didn't. So many personal care products, vitamins, supplements, they're all formulated with harmful chemicals and synthetics that can be very damaging to the body in the long term. They can cause developmental and hormonal problems, which is definitely something you want to avoid with our precious growing children. Their systems are so permeable, so we have to be really careful. So after this class, you're gonna know better so you can do better. So every product that I'm talking about in this class tonight is from Young Living. Young Living makes all of its products without the use of harmful or synthetic chemicals, which is amazing. And the essential oils that are infused in all of our products are totally 100% pure therapeutic grade essential oils. Pure, high-quality products are more effective and create lasting results, which is exactly what every parent wants. So Young Living creates products for a purpose, not for a profit. We have this really amazing thing called the Seed to Seal Promise, and it's proof that Young Living has your best interests at mind. So Young Living, we own all of our own farms all over the world. We have partner farms all over the world that abide by the same rules and regulations. We go above and beyond organic standards to provide natural products that work. I often get that question as well, are the oils organic? And I can honestly say they are not, they're better than organic, okay? So it's pretty awesome. Young Living farms on lands without the use of pesticides. We hand weed. I shouldn't say weeds. I haven't hand weeded any fields, but our workers hand weed fields. We test all of our essential oils multiple times in our multi-million-dollar lab to produce products with the purest and highest quality chemical constituents, and good chemicals, not bad chemicals. If a batch does not meet our high quality standards, we will not send it to you. We will bottle it up and do something else with it, but will not ever be sold to a customer. So if you're more intrigued, if you're intrigued about the Seed to Seal Promise, you can go to seedtoseal.com and you can learn all about that. So in the chat, if there are folks that are in the chat there, tell us who invited you tonight and how old or what grade your kids are in. So if you're a Young Living member already, just put in, I'm a member of Young Living. Just let us know and we can chat. And I'll check the chat periodically as we go through this tonight. So you can use Young Living essential oils in 3 ways. First is aromatically. Aromatically is diffusing, smelling the aroma. Using oils in a diffuser, which we have here in the image right here, has a positive effect on your emotions. And who doesn't need that? if your kids need a little motivation or a little focus to get their homework done, or need something calming to get their actions to match the atmosphere, oils are truly going to be your best friend. Even if you are not parenting, I know oils help me to focus if I'm working on something that needs my attention, that needs me to focus. I tend to have squirrel brain, so I diffuse oils all the time when I'm trying to get some work done. So it really keeps me focused. So if you're ready for a little science lesson, I'm going to give you one. When you inhale oils, the essential oil molecules travel through the olfactory bulb in your nose, trigger the limbic system, which is the center of the brain, and stimulate the amygdala. The amygdala is the integrative center for emotions, emotional behavior, and motivation. So this is why diffusing oils is effective and efficient in helping to support positive moods for you and your kids. It's very quick too. I find when I inhale something, you're going to get that instant gratification. It's like 3 seconds. The second way that you can use oils is topically. And topically is just, on your skin. Our skin's our largest organ. You can apply the oils, directly on your skin, or you can use VitaFlex points, which are specific points on your hands and your feet that relate to specific organs and body systems. So stimulating these points can help the associated emotion and system. For example, the VitaFlex points for the brain are the thumb on the hand right here, and the big toe on your foot. I'm not going to lift my foot up and show you what my big toe looks like, because you all know what that looks like. But that is the connection to the brain. So if you want to really get nitty gritty and apply the oils to the VitaFlex points on your feet or your hands, your thumb and your big toe is great for your brain. And if you have questions about that, a quick Google search for VitaFlex points will pull up a great image for you. Or you can ask the person that invited you here and we can get that information to you. Other places that are critical for applying topically are the back of the neck. That's one of my favorite places to apply. The wrists, or even a drop, right on the crown of your head. No matter where you apply the essential oils, it doesn't matter. Don't sweat. Don't sweat the small stuff. It's going to absorb into your skin and get into your system, and you're going to be good to go. So don't obsess too much over, am I doing it right? Because you are. No matter what, the oils know what to do. Our body's very intelligent, and the oils will do what they're supposed to do. So anytime, just a quick little safety note, anytime you're using an oil for the first time, you want to dilute it with a carrier oil. And a carrier oil is just basically a fatty vegetable oil like coconut oil or jojoba oil or grapeseed oil or even olive oil. Whatever you have probably in your kitchen could be used as your carrier oil. Apply it to your forearm, right here, to see how your body responds. If it makes your skin red, you either need to dilute it a little bit more or just avoid that essential oil altogether. Again, remember, these are plants, so if you have reactions to certain plants, you may have that reaction to the essential oil. Now again, with children tend to respond a little differently than adults. Their skin and systems are much more permeable and gentle, so I dilute a lot with my kids. So what I would dilute for myself, I would dilute 3 to 4 times more with my kids. So it's kind of just a good guideline. And the third way you can use essential oils, and this is really cool, you can ingest them and use them internally as a dietary supplement. How cool is that? Our oils are 100% pure. So the internal line, the oils that are labeled as safe for ingestion are our Vitality line, and it's rated GROS certified, which stands for generally regarded as safe for consumption. Now, this is a designation by the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration, to indicate that a chemical or substance is considered safe by experts. The Vitality line has labels and directions indicating the oils are safe for internal consumption. So you'll notice in your starter kit, you have oils that have colored labels and oils that have white labels. The Vitality oils that are labeled for consumption are your white labels, and the non-Vitality, the non-white labels, the colored labels, the blues, the pinks, the purples, those are your Aromatic and Topical. Now here's something to note, and we get this question a lot. It is the exact same oil. So for example, in your starter kit, you have Lemon Vitality. When you go to reorder your lemon, you can order the regular lemon, the colored label, the yellow label. It's the exact same oil. It's grown the same way. It's distilled the same way. It's tested the same way, it's bottled the same way, it's just labeled differently. So that causes a lot of confusion with our folks. So just keep in mind that it's exactly the same oil. And please use your own judgment. Again, everybody's different. Everyone chooses what's right for them to determine if ingesting oils with your child or having your child ingest oils is, if it's a good idea, if your child's old enough. Diluted oils are always gentler. And of course, if you decide not to let your child ingest oils, that's totally fine. They'll still get benefits from diffusing as well as topically applying the oils. So if you are new to oils, in the chat, tell me, what is your favorite way of using them? Okay. All right. So let's dive right in. So morning must-have. So we wake up, we get out of bed, hopefully we had a great night's sleep. Our children are nice and rested. We're nice and rested. We're ready to start the day. And we want to get the morning off to the best start with great nutrition and complete body support. Oh, what did I just do? So you want to start them off with a nutritious breakfast, right? Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, right? So Young Living, we have a really awesome array of nutritious breakfast options. We have einkorn flour, which is basically flour that you can make pancakes with and baked goods and that sort of thing. We have einkorn flakes cereal, einkorn granola, and einkorn pancakes or waffle mix. We also have a gluten-free pancake mix as well. So you might be wondering, what in the heck is this einkorn that you keep talking about, Kristen? So einkorn sounds funny name, fabulous grain. It's an ancient grain that has higher levels of protein, trace minerals, and lower gluten levels than hybridized modern wheat. I've heard a lot of folks that have gluten sensitivities that cannot tolerate gluten. They can tolerate einkorn. And it's wheat. So it's just not hybridized. It's not industrialized wheat, and it's delicious. So adding in a pre or probiotic is a great idea. KidSense Mighty Pro is our jam. This is our prebiotic and probiotic that, not gonna lie, tastes like candy. It tastes like a pixie stick. It's a powder, comes in a little packet. It's delicious, it supports a healthy gut, and my girls love them. When we first started using them, they came out about a year ago. I had to say, no, you cannot have another one. Like, they would ask for a second. So we just do one a day for each girl. And honestly, gut health is so important for healthy emotions and the ability to absorb nutrients. And honestly, the gut is truly ground zero when it comes to a healthy immune system. So when you're thinking about immune support over the winter months, getting that gut in good check is a great idea. And probiotics are a fantastic way to do that, because it literally is one shot and you're getting all kinds of wonderful bacteria. You also want to give your kids their vitamins. So if you're worried that your kids are not getting enough vegetables or fruits, we do have your back. Young Living vitamins are formulated without dyes or synthetic ingredients that are found in your typical child vitamin. Remember those gummy vitamins that they used to sell like back in, I'm a child of the 80s. So remember the Flintstones? Yeah, nothing like that. You don't want that. So KidSense Mighty Bites chewables are wonderful. They benefit from Oregon Kids, which is a nutrient-dense, food-based superfruit, plant and vegetable complex. It's free of preservatives and artificial colors and flavors. Score. They are delicious. They're berry-flavored chewables that give your children full nutritional support. MightyZyme chewables is our digestive enzyme. They are chewable enzymes that naturally occur in the body to support and assist the digestive needs of growing bodies and the normal digestion of foods. Like, anybody needs digestive enzymes. I'm sorry. We are not able to assimilate the nutrients in our food like our bodies are designed to. So having a digestive enzyme is always a good thing. So adults and kids. So again, if you are an adult, you can take our one of our digestive enzymes supplements, and the kids version is the MightyZymes. And again, it's chewable. So really, really good for little ones. So with littles, you're going to take one tablet 3 times a day prior to or with meals. So again, once right before your meals. They're also great for the relief of occasional symptoms like fullness or pressure, or, that stuffed feeling, any kind of discomfort or minor cramping that might occur after eating. So it's a good one to have, on the go when you're traveling, especially, or, just regularly to take. And then of course, Last but not least, supplement-wise, in the morning, you don't want to start your day without your Ningxia Red. So Ningxia Red is packed with superfoods. It supports overall wellness beautifully. This antioxidant-packed drink supports energy levels, normal cellular function, and whole body and normal eye health. A daily shot of Ningxia Red of 2 to 4 ounces helps to support overall wellness with powerful antioxidants. My kids love this stuff. All 4 of the Bouchers drink their Ningxia Red every single day. It's absolutely amazing. So tell me in the chat, what does your morning routine look like? Like, what are some of the things that you guys are taking in the morning? I mean, besides Ningxia Red, I'm sure that's always a must, but any other things that you guys are taking, whether it's what I talked about or anything else that I have missed, I would love to know. Okay, so I don't know about you, but in this house, we like to kids keep our heads nice and happy. So this is about reading between the lines right now, okay? Because there's certain things I can and cannot say in an online atmosphere. So this is the perfect head spray to use every single morning when you're brushing your child's hair, okay? So you're gonna wanna get yourself a 2-ounce spray bottle. You can get those on Amazon. Get yourself some tea tree oil, some lavender, some rosemary, and eucalyptus. And then you're gonna put in 10 drops of tea tree, 5 of lavender, 5 of rosemary, 5 of eucalyptus. And then you are going to add some distilled water to that, shake well, and you've got yourself some happy head spray, okay? It's awesome. You're gonna wanna spray around the scalp area. You can focus around the ears. So if you are picking up what I'm throwing down, you're reading between the lines, say something, let me know in the chat that you get what this is for. Everybody needs happy head spray, as far as I'm concerned. All right, so next is topical and aromatic wellness. So the thing about using oils, and just like everything else when it comes to a wellness regimen, is consistency is key. Back in the day, we did things a whole lot differently. Parents would wait until they had their, keep their kid home from school, and, then they would go into town, dousing him or her with these magic plant juices, right? We would, not prevent, we would just treat. Now we know a whole lot better. If you're using these oils every single day, instead of waiting for the problem to develop, the oils can totally help you maintain you and your child's health and wellness. So consistency is key. Don't wait until the last minute or when the problem occurs. So of course, nothing is foolproof, things can happen. But if you find yourself or your kiddos needing to stay home for the day, you're gonna wanna double the frequency with which you use your essential oils already. And of course, if you have some respiratory or coughing needs, Thieves Cough Drops is amazing. They are truly the most effective cough drops that I've ever used. They taste great. My kids love them, and they work. I call them the cough extinguisher, and there's no synthetic anything. So I felt, before they came around, I was like desperate to, what do I buy? Remember, the commercial with the man, with the horn? That was kind of like my only option for natural, quote unquote, finger quotes, cough drops. But these are awesome. Love them. And your kids will be back at it in no time. So some of the favorite everyday oils for wellness: frankincense, awesome for wellness; peppermint, thieves, lemon, oregano, bergamot, eucalyptus. So just pick a few of your favorites and diffuse a few drops each day before and after school, and you'll really support your wellness. So the combo right here for this roll-on is thieves, peppermint, lemon, and lavender. It makes an awesome either diffuser combination or a roll-on. So if you're going to make a roll-on, add equal parts to a 10 milliliter roller bottle. You can add some carrier oil, put it on the soles of your feet or your kids' feet daily. And I would probably, in a bottle this size, like a 10 milliliter bottle, I don't think I have anything on my desk to show you, but I would probably do like 3 to 4 drops of each, and then add your carrier oil. And those oils, thieves, lemon, peppermint, lavender, those are all in your starter kit as well. So tell me in the chat, what are your go-to oils for wellness? What are some of your favorite combinations for wellness? Love to hear. Okay, so staying calm. We could all use a bit of calmness, right? So now that the kids are rested and have the best nutrition in their bellies, they're armed with their wellness roll-on, it's time to support their emotions during and after school. I know school can be very challenging these days, especially as the kids get older. There's a lot of pressure to, with the testing and the homework and, just emotional stuff, especially my daughter's in 4th grade, and boy, the emotions are starting to really wreak havoc. So I know that oils are helping to support her throughout the day. So again, school can be filled with excitement. It can be filled with some anxiety. School can be rough for people. The best way to combat stress quickly is to use essential oils. Now remember that when you inhale the oils, those tiny molecules are going to go deep into your brain, straight to the places that help you manage your emotions. So it's really, really quick. So one of my favorite mom tricks is to apply my daughter's favorite calming oil to a diffuser bracelet. So for example, I'm a big fan of the lava beads. So you can get these, they, go on Etsy, go on Amazon, just search diffuser bracelet. You'll find so many options. These little lava beads are great. They absorb the oil. So she has a few of her own, of course. And we put the oil right on the lava bead and rub it in. And then she goes to school and she's smelling the oil all day long. And, she picks and chooses what she wants. But it works, and it works great for adults as well. So if you're new to oils or not sure which ones to try first, here are a few of our favorites to calm nerves, especially, during test taking and, that sort of thing, or new experiences. Again, it's September. There's a lot of new stuff still happening. Lavender, stress away, frankincense. Those are great for calming the brain, calming and relaxing. Valor, we call that liquid courage. That gives a nice boost in confidence. And then peace and calming is really relaxing, and it's calming, gives you peace and calming, just like it says. So oils that are outside of the starter kit that are really game changers with emotions. Vetiver, very calming. The Feelings Kit is a kit of 6 oils specifically for emotions. The oils that come in that kit are harmony, forgiveness, inner child, present time, release, and valor. So if you are a money saver, you like to save some money, that Feelings Kit is a really good value. You get, I believe it's like 10% off the even the wholesale price. So it's a good deal. So tell me in the chat, what emotions do your children struggle with the most? Is it, relaxation, or staying calm, or, anger? What sort of things do they struggle with the most? And what oils do you find are helpful to support that? All right, next up is focus. Now, whether it's during school or after, during homework time, kids are always learning new concepts that need their specific focus. Adults too, let's be honest. So teach your kids how to use the focus roll-on that it's featured right here in this picture. They're gonna wanna put it on their neck, behind their neck, on their wrists, and they can even take a few drops and inhale it to help them focus. So if your school, every school is different. If your school does not allow you to send oils in with your child, you can try 2 alternatives. One, you could have the school nurse hold on to the roll-on. The child can go see, the school nurse when they need to apply the focus roll-on. They just go to the nurse's office. Or you could apply a drop of this combination to their diffuser bracelet before they leave for school. They can have, they smell it throughout the day, before important focus times, before they're about to take a test, after recess and lunch, that sort of thing. And it's not just these cool feminine diffuser bracelets. They have some really cool leather ones for guys as well. So you don't have to worry about your son, not having a cool bracelet. They can get a really cool leather snap one. They've got, again, Amazon, Etsy, there's some really good stuff on there. So popular oils for focus. Some of my favorites are lavender, lemon, peppermint. That combo right there is awesome. Thieves is really good for focus. Cedarwood, that kind of calms and shuts the brain, kind of brings it down. That one's also really good for bedtime. Vetiver, amazing for focus. Rosemary, brain power and gathering. So lavender, lemon, peppermint, and thieves, those are all in your starter kit. So if you have your kit, you can just use those. Some bonus tips that I want to share. You're going to want to play around with different oils to see what may be more effective, because again, every child, their systems are totally different. Everyone metabolizes things differently. So one child may respond to one combination and the other may not. So you're going to play around. You're going to be kind of like your kid's going to be a little guinea pig. Use these oils along with a Stay Calm blend, which we talked about a little while ago, for extra effect. You're going to think about diffusing. Like if you're doing homework, you can diffuse lemon or apply lemon to your child's diffuser bracelets during study time. I've heard anecdotally that smelling lemon during a test can help recall information they retained the last time they smelled lemon while studying. So that's pretty cool. So anyone here planning to steal their child's focus roller? I think I'm gonna make that and use it for myself. Forget the kids. So, okay. So now we're talking sports and athletics. So when school starts, I bet y'all can relate. There's a whole lot of activity in sports going on. Strains and sprains are a common occurrence during the sports season. All kinds of injuries can happen. And of course, most parents go to for these things are over-the-counter medications like, ibuprofen or acetaminophen. However, medications like this can have long-term damaging effects on your child's body, especially around the liver. So if you can avoid that at all possible and use something natural, that is a great, great idea. So instead, again, start with the natural options and exhaust those until you have to go to the medications. Try safe and effective OTC, over-the-counter, by Young Living, called Cool Azul Pain Cream. So this is awesome. This stuff is an over-the-counter medication. It provides cooling relief for minor muscle and joint aches, arthritis, strains, bruises, and sprains. A little bit truly goes a long way. Like we use like a pea-sized amount and it just spreads all over. It's awesome. You're going to apply that as often as you need. It's also great for growing pains. So if you have a child that's experiencing growing pains, Cool Azul Pain Cream is awesome for that. So long practices, games, tournaments can all call for some much needed muscle relief. And as the mom and wife of competitive jiu-jitsu athletes, my 2 girls and my husband compete and they train jiu-jitsu a lot. These are regulars in our home. Panaway for sure. I love to dilute Panaway. 1 to 2 drops of Panaway with some Copaiba. For any area of discomfort for larger surfaces, I'm going to use a little bit more of the essential oil plus the carrier oil. So just again, depending on how big your surface area is that you're going to use the oil for. Some of my other favorites are Cool Azul Sports Gel, Ortho Ease Massage Oil, and Ortho Sport Massage Oil. Now, the cool thing about the Ortho Ease and the Ortho Sport is I sometimes use those as my carrier oil for my muscle and joint rollers, because it just kind of provides that extra power, because those massage oils are infused with essential oils as well. So in the chat, tell me, what sports do your kids play and what are their favorite oils to use for those sports? All right, we're wrapping this up. Bedtime routine. Yay! Nothing says get ready for school like a good night's rest. I know I can attest to that. Routines are so important for kids because they provide quality time before bed. When you have a routine, kids are less likely to resist bedtime, which is a good thing, and they're more likely to fall asleep fast and stay asleep throughout the night. So Young Living makes it really easy to instill a safe and effective bedtime routine for kids of all ages. So here is a quick and easy step-by-step 4-step process for a nighttime routine. Again, just a suggestion. You don't have to do all of this, or you can. First, start with a bath. Baths can be a great way to calm your kids down before bedtime. I love to add a half a cup of Epsom salt. You can get those right at the pharmacy, unscented, with 5 or 6 drops of essential oils, and add it to the bath water. My favorites in the bathtub are Peace and Calming, Stress Away, or Lavender. It smells so good. And not only are you getting the aroma in the bath, but you're also getting the topical application of the oils into your child's bloodstream. So it's kind of a double whammy. So it'll knock them out. Seriously. Then I love to use the KidSense shampoo and KidSense bath gel. Again, they smell great. They're both relaxing. They're free of harmful chemicals, which is what we want. So the thing to remember is the KidSense shampoo and bath gel. It does contain wheat. So just keep that in mind if your child is sensitive to gluten. Step 2, put on those pajamas, lotion them up with some Kid Sense lotion, add a drop of lavender and apply to their feet. Our Young Living lotion is formulated with no mineral oils, no synthetic perfumes, no artificial coloring, and no toxic ingredients whatsoever. And adding lavender or any oil for that matter, you could pick your favorite sleepy time oil and add it to the lotion itself and then put it on the soles of your child's feet. That'll help make sleep even more restful. And again, Kid Sense lotion does contain wheat, so just keep that in mind if you have gluten sensitivities. Next step, brush your child's teeth with our Kid Sense Sleek toothpaste. This is an awesome toothpaste. Some popular kinds of toothpaste do contain triclosan, which is a harmful chemical the FDA banned from antibacterial hand soap, which is scary. A lot of toothpaste also have sodium lauryl sulfate, or SLS. That's the foaming agent that makes the toothpaste bubble and suds. That's no good. You do not want that in your system at all, especially children. So the Young Living Kid Sense toothpaste, and all of our toothpaste for that matter, do not contain any triclosan. We don't have fluoride as well. It's formulated with safe and effective ingredients. And the Kid Sense Sleek toothpaste, it's formulated with Sleek Essence, which is a essential oil blend that's kind of citrusy. So it almost lends a sweeter flavor to the toothpaste. I know, speaking from my personal experience with my children, it wasn't until my oldest, who is now 10, I don't know, she was probably like 8, before she could use anything. She called all of like the minty toothpaste spicy. She could not do it. She refused. Like, we couldn't use the Thieves toothpaste with her. She had to use this. So I don't know when the turning point is for a lot of kids, but a lot of kids, they do not do well with peppermint toothpaste. So mine love the Sleek toothpaste. My oldest, Milan, is now using the whitening toothpaste, which she loves. But my youngest, who's 6 years old, loves this. And it tastes good for kids. In fact, at one point when she was younger, I would catch her like sucking on it because she liked the taste of it so much. She was actually trying to eat the toothpaste. So, but it's safe. No harmful chemicals in that. And then the last step is to put 4 to 6 drops of Sleepy Eyes, which is a blend, a Kid Sense blend of essential oils or lavender or, peace and calming, whatever you want in your diffuser. Turn out the lights and go to sleep. Essential oils are an effective way to calm your kids and help them get a restful night's sleep. Same goes for us, right? We all need that support to help us get a good night's sleep. The cool thing is Young Living offers a variety of diffusers for kids with really fun themes. For example, our brand new Feather the Owl diffuser. It is the cutest thing in the world. If you haven't seen it, take a look in our group or ask the person that invited you to this class to send you a picture of Feather the Owl. It's the cutest little diffuser. It's also a sound machine and a nightlight. It's just awesome. It's so adorable. We also have some older favorites, the Dinoland diffuser or the Dolphin Reef diffuser, really, really cute. Of course, you just go old school and you go with the Desert Mist diffuser. That's going to stay on for up to 10 hours. It includes 11 different light options. And of course, the Lantern diffuser that runs for up to 10 hours with 11 different light options as well. That's the one I have going here in the back. That's the Lantern. So what is your favorite nighttime routine? In the chat, let me know. What are some of your things that you like to do at night with your kids that help to get them the best sleep possible? And what are some things that you might incorporate into your new routine after you're learning this tonight? I would love to know. All right, so let's talk about Thieves. So we've covered so many ways to support your children's health, both emotionally and physically this school year, but there's one more parenting hack that I want to share with you that's going to be a game changer in your house. Now, FYI, in case you didn't know, normal household cleaners are filled with harmful chemicals that can negatively affect your immune system, your neurological system, and your overall development, and worse, even cause cancer, which is so scary. So when you and your children are exposed to these harmful chemicals over and over and over again, through your laundry detergent, through your dishwasher soap, your cleaners, your hand soap, your air fresheners, your candles. This is taxing the body as it tries to get rid of those chemicals. This is going to drain your children's bodies of the energy and the resources that they need to get exposed to germs and illnesses at school. So it effectively decreases their immune system, okay? So consider making the swap and replacing your household products with the Thieves line of products if you haven't already done so. So the Thieves line is infused with a blend of lemon, clove, cinnamon bark, eucalyptus radiata, and rosemary essential oils. Not only does it smell great, like especially this time of year as we're heading into fall, it smells like Christmas, but they're actually really, really powerful oils, especially when used together. So there's a reason that these oils are combined. This is a specific blend. This is our most popular blend. And I'm not allowed to speak to the specifics of all of these, but a quick Google search on the benefits of each essential oil will fill you in. So again, lemon, clove, cinnamon bark, eucalyptus radiata, and rosemary. Just Google those and you'll see all kinds of health benefits of those, and you'll see why Thieves is such an amazing blend. So Young Living has a premium starter kit as well as an essential rewards kit with the Thieves bundle that make getting started really, really cost effective. We also have an entire line of 23 Thieves products. I think 23, it might even be more than that. We have laundry soap, we have toothpaste, we have multiple toothpastes, we have hand soap, we have bar soap, and so much more that make ditching and switching super, super easy. So at this point, because I've been, with Young Living for a little over 5 years, I can honestly say that my house is completely thievesed. Completely thieves. Everything is thieves. Thieves, thieves, thieves. We just love it so much. And it's really cost effective. So tell me in the chat if you are using Thieves products. What are your favorites? What are some of your favorites that you use every single day that you cannot live without? Okay, let's talk a little bit about essential rewards. So friends don't let friends reorder without telling them about essential rewards. It is the one thing that many members say that they wish they had known about earlier. And I'm going to tell you now. So I'm one of those people. I wish I started this as soon as I got started, but I started like a couple months later because I didn't understand it. But now that I do, I'm like, geez, I wish I had known I could save even more money. So there's 2 ways that you can order once you become a wholesale member. And I'm going to tell you how to do that if you're not already a member. But I just want to make sure that you understand essential rewards so you have the opportunity to order your starter kit on essential rewards. The first way that you can order product is via a quick order. And a quick order just means you order whatever you want, whenever you want. You don't earn any points. You don't get any freebies until your order hits 190 PV, which is basically $190. And, that's it. There's really no benefit to ordering via quick order other than there's no commitment. You just order what you need when you need it, okay? So that's fine if you're like, you don't care, you're non-committal. But if you want to save money, you want to get freebies, you want to maximize your savings, you definitely want to order via essential rewards. So this is truly the most cost-effective way to support your health on a regular basis to order through essential rewards. It's a monthly subscription wellness program with totally loaded with perks. You get to choose you get to choose what comes in your box every month. So it's not like Young Living decides what you need. You decide what you need, and you decide when it processes. So you can choose your date. You can push the date back. You can push the date up. You can change the amount that you want to spend. Like, it's super, super flexible. We have some people that order the same exact thing every single month. So you don't have to think about it. Or you can change it up every month. I personally change mine every month because our needs change on a monthly basis. So I'm in there just constantly updating it and changing it. Your Essential Rewards subscription also unlocks the ability to access Young Living Go or While Go, which is our free shipping program, which is really awesome. So that is a no-brainer when you're ordering every month. So that is something to think about. So if you haven't already, the best way to have an awesome and healthy school year or winter, if you're not dealing with school, is to use your premium starter kit. There's so many ways to use your premium starter kit, and I literally just scratched the surface tonight. It's discounted by almost 60%, and it's going to set you up with your own Young Living membership to receive 24% off the retail price of all products on future orders. So think about it like having a Costco membership. You go to Costco and you use your Costco card and you save X amount on like 50,000 rolls of toilet paper, right? Same idea. You use your Young Living membership and you get 24% off everything that we sell. It's awesome. So when you get started with your premium starter kit, which is everything you see right here in this picture, you're also benefit is you're going to get supported by me as well as the person who invited you here. So we are dedicated to helping you and your family reach your health and wellness goals. We offer 3-month wellness plans for free. So when you get started, let the person that you enrolled with know that you want some help to kind of figure out what you want to order and how you want to do that over the next 3 months. And also, of course, show you how to use your premium starter kit to its full advantage. It's a disgrace if you don't use your oils. You're making the investment. We want to make sure that you get the most out of your investment. So that's what we're here for, to support and show you how to do that. We also have a private Facebook community, which is really amazing, where we offer support, encouragement, and it's a safe place to ask questions as well. Your membership also offers you the opportunity to help a friend or 2 or 3 or 20 or 30 or 50 or 100 get a starter kit. So the cool thing about this is after you use these products for just the first couple of weeks, you're going to understand exactly why you were invited here and how you're going to want to help your friends as well. So for every friend that you help order a premium starter kit, using your member number, it's just like a referral, you're going to get $50 like cash from Young Living to say thank you for that. So if you're like me, you might be thinking, no, thank you, not interested, thanks anyway. And honestly, that was my first thought. I had absolutely no desire whatsoever to do the business of Young Living. I was like, no, that's totally not my thing, but I just want to get my kit. Thanks. Let me be. And look where I am now. Like 5 years later, this is my thing. And I'm super passionate about sharing with moms just like me who are just trying to do best by their children. So when you're ready to get started on your oily journey, let me know, or the person that invited you to this class, so they can give you their personal referral link and help you to snag this amazing deal. It's only $165 plus tax and shipping. And again, it's like over 60% off of retail. The oils alone are just a magnificent value. So that is going to change your life. It's changed mine and changed so many others. So again, please circle back with the person that invited you to this class, because they are an amazing resource to help support you on your oily journey. So with that, I want to say thank you so much for joining this evening. I hope you're going to be walking away with some new tricks and new hacks to support your family's wellness this year. And when you're ready to get started, just say the word. We are here to help support you and show you the oily way. So I'm going to just stop the screen share and hop into the chat. And if there's any questions, I will happily unmute you guys and we can chit chat, or we can let y'all go to bed. Do whatever you want to do. So this is freestyle. This is open mic. This is whatever you guys want to do. I'm going to just pop into the chat and see if I missed anything. Awesome. Karen, Juliet. Yeah. A lot of Ningxia Red, Mighty Pro friends. I'm so sad that Mighty Pro is out of stock at the moment. Every time I see that, I'm like, oh no. So I tend to stock up on that. Any questions? All right. Thank you so much. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. I hope you guys had a wonderful learning experience. And again, fingers crossed, this is recorded. So I will send the replay out to the group so we can share it with anybody who missed it tonight. So thank you, guys, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.